Okay, so right off the bat we see both level 1 origin and weapon. That's great. I don't know why the fuck it took them this long to figure it out, but... So, he has 3/4, 4 mana, quick attack. That's pretty bad. However, the Darkened Bow makes up for it. When you play a spell or equip an ally, give me +1 attack, max +5, until the next time my bearer strikes, and the Arrow of Retribution, which is the origin. I hate it. I hate all origins so far. Other than Jin's, of course. And this one just makes me give up on the Runeterra concept as a whole. They're not gonna make it interesting, ever. But you know what? I guess it works here because Kane, you draw Kane once you play 3 followers. You draw Varus when you play 3 spells. And then Atriox, I've heard some speculation that he's gonna be skills, so that's pretty interesting. I want to mention the level up. You have targeted 8+ allies. Right off the bat, you see targeted allies, and that sounds a lot like Pantheon, but I don't think it's going to work with Pantheon, because when you think about it, Faded takes 1 unit, and then they put Yumi on it, they overbuff it, but this, you not only need 8 different targeting spells, or whatever, you also need 8 units to target. So, later in the trailer, it says that he levels on round 6, which I don't believe, but maybe you can build some crazy deck around it. I don't know, we'll see. Let's continue. Okay, so Momentous Choice might work, because it's cast multiple times, and it's also 1 mana. You know, whatever. That one looks fine. But here it's not even used in the way it's supposed to be used. It's just used as protection. What the hell? Okay, also gems. Yeah, gems might be pretty good. And, wait. Oh. Oh, okay, I just realized. It's just right wording. It says 8 allies, it really says it targets 8 times. Yeah, this is gonna work with Pantheon. Okay, fine. Okay, I can see it now. Also, I love the level up. It's really cool. Here we have the level 2. He gets Overwhelm, and also the Darkened Bow activates twice, and the max is +10. That, also it's on a weapon, so that makes it instantly better. But I just don't see it, you know? Because maybe, like, Atrocity decks will work, but I hate Atrocity, so I hope that's not the case. And also, other than Atrocity, what do you use this for? Like, he strikes one ally, I mean one enemy, and it's really strong, but then you have to build him up again. It doesn't seem that good, you know? I like the Overwhelm, though. There's the Unforgiving Cold spell. That one might also be a little better, but it's just failure buff. I hear people say that Failure is bad, apparently. I don't see it. Failure is my best deck. Okay, here we have all the cards. We've already seen the first 4, but then we have the champion spell. The free cost burst Chain of Corruption. Give an enemy vulnerable and give an ally +1 attack this round. And then create a fleeting Chain of Corruption in hand. I don't think this is good. It's not even grant, it's just give this round. So, I think that for free mana, it is basically useless, and you can't even main deck it. Well, okay. At 2 mana, I see why they didn't put it 2 mana, because that would be broken. But still, at 3 mana, I don't see this is gonna see play, because like, you spend 3 mana, a burst, and an enemy is vulnerable, and then your Varus gets +2. That doesn't do much. There are spells that do more for less. And creating a new Chain of Corruption, I think that doesn't work either, because then you spend 6 mana, and 2 enemies are vulnerable, and your Varus has +4 health. and then he can only get one more before it's maxed out. Maybe I think that this could be improved if the fleeting versions have 2 mana. That would improve it, maybe. Then we have the support cards. There are more, but I don't feel like checking them out. The Unforgiving Cold. Frostbite, the strongest enemy. If you have equipped an ally this game, copy me. It's burst speed, and you Frostbite the 2 strongest enemies, and your Varus gets +2. That's pretty good, I'd say. You know, more Frail support. Then we have the 5 mana 5/5 from Frail. Icewale Cultist. Your equipped allies have Overwhelm. Okay, that's pretty good, I guess. The Lunari Cultist. When I'm summoned or once you've equipped an ally this game, create a gem in hand. Okay. That's like 2 gems, I think. 2 cost, 1 free. That's not bad. Also, why is it called a Lunari Cultist? Lunari are already cultists. Kind of. The 4 mana PNZ free 5 Ambitious Cultist. Once you've equipped an ally this game, create a new spell that costs 2 in hand and set its cost to 0. This is pretty fucking good. I think this is gonna see a lot of play because it's like you get for 4 mana you get a free 5 and a free 2 cost spell. That's I don't see a downside to this. Also, the 2 cost 5 fast speed PNZ, the Violent Discord. Deal 1 to a unit. If you have equipped an ally this game, copy me with the same targets. This is basically Mystic Shot. However, it doesn't work if you don't have equipped allies, and it works better if you have Varus or a flow champion, which is what everyone's theorizing that Seraphine will be. And like I said, if Seraphine does get released, there's a chance she might make Jhin playable, so I'm pretty excited. As for Varus here, it doesn't seem that good. Unless like spell decks become really strong and you can play like 10 spells or 5 spells per round, I just don't see it. So what it mainly comes down to, I usually have saved up enough money and wildcards to buy free copies of 1 champion every expansion. Varus does not seem worth it at all. There's 2 other champions coming this expansion, and there's 1 more expansion with free champions. I'm gonna guess that Atriox is gonna come out in the finale because people love Atriox. But you know, we'll see. I don't like it. I don't think it's gonna be good, but I've been wrong before. Okay, yeah, that's it.